and started going on about my manhood and things like that. Do you know what I mean? And I said she was full of shit. But listen, that's another story. That was like last year. God knows how long. 6-7 months ago, probably longer. I can't be asked listening to these people's bullshit all the time. Fuck, you know. My name.
It was good at the time, though.
Pardon?
Yeah, it was.
It made good FYP at the time. Super invested.
It did, yeah, but the shit that caused me isn't real. Just the fucking lies, man. Not just like the EU one, but them days are over.
Miss Red?
Yeah.
After seeing, I'm going to ask all of you in the boxes now. After seeing what you've seen now, do any of you, all 5 of you, 6 of you, sorry, do any of you feel sorry for Sean?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. No. Purely, let me tell you why. I mean, at the time it was happening, it was funny and I was super invested because I watched it live. But now, because of the levels of humiliation that it's caused him, right? I do feel sorry for him because we know how social media is. That's there forever, and it could really impact his mental health. Imagine, like that being you that happened to. Yeah. Come on, guys, how would you feel?
I know, but why would you keep putting yourself in that position?
He loves her. He's in love with her. He's in love with her. He's besotted by her.
See, I don't feel sorry for him and I don't feel sorry for her. I don't feel anything. I just think that they're both as bad as each other. Like, both of them could make better decisions in their life. Do you know what I mean? I feel that equally they should... What?
Who's that?
Who the hell's that?
I was getting in the shower.
Oh.
Got in the shower to take more photos, Anna.
Did you hear?
Guys, there is a poll up. Can you answer?
Well, I feel a bit sorry for him, but it's just because she put some medicine in his food or drink, so he had that explosion.
I don't believe that happened, Barbie.
No, I don't.
Rick, are you doing the helicopter?
What?
Are you doing the helicopter?
I'm not doing no helicopter, that's a lie.
Well, we can hear like...
I swear I heard something.
You never, I was just taking my clothes off.
No, but Rickster, it's just like, you know that helicopter, like... like that. Are you doing that or not?
No.
My view on it, honestly, they're both to blame. The way I see it is, if you recall before when they had the big fallout and that, he was jumping all the big craters box, exposing them. So at the end of the day, they're both fucking as bad as each other. Let's be honest.
I agree. I mean, she shouldn't have. And what I will say is, as a friend, obviously he wants more, but she shouldn't have done that to him. She shouldn't have broadcasted it on social media. No.
Very cruel. Very, very cruel.
Yeah, but
Sean was saying some damaging things as well. If we're talking about mental health of Sean, you've got to talk mental health of them as well, because when they last fell out, he was jumping in all the boxes and exposing them. It was quite bad at one point.
Sorry, I had to call for it. What I was saying there was, why I feel sorry for him is because would you still put yourself...
You misread.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Oh, would you? Why I don't feel sorry for him for is because, listen, why would he keep going around putting himself in that predicament and he knows for a fact what's going to happen? Who would do that? Because I wouldn't put myself in that predicament. Like, does anybody agree or not?
Yeah, I do agree, yeah.
Yeah, I do, but sometimes love's blind to certain people, innit?
It is, but when she's like, you've done that, you know, I don't feel sorry for him, but in that situation, I do feel a little bit like, oh God, you know, humiliated for him, but not sorry for him, but I'm humiliated for him.
Too. But I don't think because he keeps putting himself in that predicament.
But wasn't it, Miss Red, you played a video yesterday where she was on live with the CLA, where she admitted she have done it before.
Well, sorry guys, when her and CLA was speaking, she said that she wouldn't do that. She said she wouldn't do it again. Don't correct me on the words because, you know, it was yesterday, so my memory's not the greatest. But it was the fact that she said again. Again is a word you use in past tense, like, oh, again, you know.
Yeah, I think she just slipped up, Donna. I honestly do, because, you know, she does drink a hell of a lot. And I know that people say, nah, she meant that. Can you all remember what you say when you're drunk and what you know, the words that you muddle up and stuff? Like, I think it was an accidental slip of words. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't. I think everything she does is set up. I said this to you, Donna, on the phone. I think that she sets everything up. I think she uses him for clout. She uses it. No, not clout. That's the wrong word. She uses him for content.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
She uses him for content. She knows what she's going to do to him. She knows what she's going to
She
say. To him.
humiliates him for her own advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Sean allows it. He would allow that, but I wouldn't go back where anybody was doing that to me.
The noises.
I know, it's Donna.
Donna.
It's not me. I'm not.
It is her.
It's gone.
Right. Yeah, but listen, right. Sean's get right. Listen, this is the way I look at it. She uses Sean for content to keep it interesting, to do things. I mean, listen, it worked. He's all over the FYP. Sean's in love, and I think Sean uses her for clout. Like, when Sean went live the other day, and went into a battle. He had 800 people in his battle gifting him.
Yeah, but
He had-
Luke, any decent woman would say, like, if that was me, and we'll say, like you or Alex, and you were crazy obsessed with me, right? But I kept inviting you around. Any decent woman, right? Because she knows how much he loves her. Like, he's obsessed with her. She should turn around and take. If he's not taking control of that situation very well, then she needs to step in like a woman and say, listen, I want to be friends with you, but I feel like I'm leading you on slightly. So I personally think it's best not to end it on bad terms, and I'll always be there as a friend, but I don't think we should have any contact.
No, because she's lonely. She uses him. She doesn't fancy him. She's not attracted to him. She uses him. She actually uses him for content, and that's what happens.
Well,
I don't believe one. I don't like. She's lonely. She's a lonely
because
person.
if that was a man doing that to a woman, you'd feel so sorry for her that he's getting her around, using her for whatever, and you can see it happening. We'd all feel sorry for her. It's so weird how gender does play a part in it. Do you know what I mean? But I just think, yeah,
I've seen today and yesterday I saw this comment. What about Marcus? Who's Marcus?
I can't comment on that because I didn't know. I didn't know
Oh.
anything about Marcus, so I can't comment. I don't know anything about him. I didn't watch M's then, so I don't know. I literally don't know.
There's a video that's actually going around the FYP where Ems says to Sean that she's actually looked him up on Claire's Law, and he starts kicking off about it, and he kind of goes a bit weird about it. So there's that. Then there's the fact that when he was there for New Year's, she was like, well, Barker got me this Christmas present. It was like £400 odd. So she's then telling him that she's already with someone. Like that, I don't feel sorry for Sean at all, because she's saying, right, I'm in a relationship with someone. I do this for someone. Someone's doing this for me. I've looked you up on Claire's Law. Even if he was in love with her, when someone says I've looked you up on Claire's Law, that person's going to take offence to it.
Yeah, but you can't look. But that's the lie there, mate. Because Claire's Law is just a disclosure of information, mate. It isn't an actual
not
register.
a list or anything.
Exactly. But like, even with that, he doesn't seem to budge. Like, even if you're in love with someone and someone says that to you, you're gonna kind of take an offence to it. Like, oh, sorry about that. He's just not. He's not budging on it. Like, even if he's in love.
Okay, so is it love or is it obsession?
Both.
I say obsession. I think obsession.
But then why is if he's such a horrible person, he's so disgusting, this and the other, why do you keep getting him round? If he's been convicted for this, whatever the situation is, you're still getting him round. So I'm sorry, but it makes you just as bad as him. You're enabling his behaviour. So that's that. They're both as bad as each other. They really are.
Yeah, because honestly, like, if she said she's scared of because she made out the other day that she was worried about him being around and that, so why would you put yourself in that scenario? It's like, I wouldn't have the McCanns babysitting my children, you know what I mean?
I think it's because the day's going to come where, they're both drunk or they're both on some or whatever, something is going to happen. And of course, the sub story afterwards is what's going to bring in the viewers. It's what's going to bring in the content. And, it's what's inevitably going to bring in the money. That's my opinion.
Luke, do you need to get off?
No, I'm all right.
Are you sure?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, she's saying that she's scared of him. For one, you can't look up Claire's Law. You can't do it. It's not privileged information like that. You have to contact the police. It doesn't work like that. You can't just look it up, right? 2, she's scared of him, but she lets him sleep in her bed. Like, she sleeps with him in the bed. Like, if you're scared of someone, you ain't going to let him sleep in the bed, right? I honestly do believe, and I spoke to Miss Red about this, and she disagreed with me. I honestly believe what Ems does is a setup. I think her and Sean, that thing with the shower, right? Let me tell you something now, right? Why did her and her mod in the box, why did they push so much for Sean to get in the shower? Okay, yeah, he's piddled himself, but he's done that before. They wanted him in the shower. Go in the shower, get in the shower. I believe the shower was set up, and that's my honest opinion.
Yeah, but then she was crying and stuff, Luke. Did you not see her? She was in hysterics.
Of course it is, because she gets 3, 4, 5, she had 6,000 people watching her. Of course she's going to be in hysterics. What's she going to sit there and go, oh, well, he's just done that in my shower. Oh, it doesesn't matter. Of course she's going to be in hysterics. Are you telling me that half the things that CLA does, are you all sitting there going to tell me that CLA doesn't sit there and goes, right, I'm going to go out and go and have a drink somewhere and I'm going to kick off in a pub? Of course they know what they're going to do. They all know what they're doing.
But
Jesus.
hello.
I believe the shower was set up. I believe she set him up in that shower. You do not go on a live. Even the mod jumped in the box and the mod was going, Sean, just get in the shower. Just get in the shower. Like, why are you pushing this guy to get in the shower? Just send him home. Tell him to go home. You pissed yourself. Go home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Luke. Like, why would she continue to humiliate him? I think, honestly, they're both at fault. He needs to take control of the situation, but if he can't, then she needs to, because if anything, the ball is in her hands. Do you know what I mean? She should be saying to him, listen, we clearly can't have a friendship because you feel a type of way. So as a woman, I'm going to step back from you. No bad terms, no nothing, no bad blood. But I think we need to just stay apart.
Right, Jay, can I ask you all another question in the box? Where's Alex, Miss Red, Barbie? Right, let me ask you another question, right? You had your friend round and you're on camera. You had your friend round and you're on camera. Miss Red, you had Jay round and you've had a drink and you're on camera. Jay's gone up to your shower and done that. Would you show everybody on TikTok what your best friend has done?
Never in a million years. Never ever.
Would any of you in these boxes for content, would you humiliate your best friend?
Never.
Well, it's about a universe. So
I'd never do it.
I would turn
Do you know
the
what,
live up and I
though?
would go and help.
I would
Can we
never
do a
ever do it.
poll?
Never
Mods,
ever do it.
Can we do a poll, please? Can we do, guys, can we do a poll? Can you tell me, would people humiliate their friend on a live?
I mean, you would have thought that she would have just at least cut it off and then come back on or whatever, but she didn't. She kept it rolling.
It was done for views. It was all done for views.
I mean, I do believe Ems does set a lot up for views, like she uses Sean for content, right? But that night, like I say, that morning, I was in that live and I watched it like as it was playing out in real time. And she didn't have the time to go to the shower and put anything in that shower. She didn't.
I don't know. But how do you know he didn't do it? How do you don't know he wasn't in on it? Can you 100% sit here and say that he wasn't in on it?
Would you be in on that at your expense, that people are thinking? Yeah, that's true, actually.
He would. He did a battle the other day with Brett, guys. He did a battle with Brett the other day. He had 800 people in there.
That's true, to be fair.
How many followers did Sean get by doing that Poogate thing? How many followers did he get?
Yeah, that's true.
If Ems turned around and said, but bearing in mind, guys, this guy is absolutely obsessed with Ems. If Ems turned around and said, Sean, let's get some content, let's get people in, let's get, you know what I mean? Do this. How do you know he weren't in on it?
That's what I mean. He's willing to go to extreme lengths, Luke, to actually humiliate. If that is true and they were both in on it, he's willing to go to extreme lengths before this girl. And where does it stop? Like, where does it end that he's going to stop?
Jay's pissed himself on camera.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I mean. That she, as a woman, needs to say, listen, this is not right. Just like we would expect a bloke to say to the girl, be honest with her. You don't want to be with her, but you don't want, your friendship obviously can't stay as a friendship, can it? Because there's obviously more feelings involved.
Do you know what? I've got I've got to honestly say, nothing surprises me with these TikTok people anymore. More the lengths that they will go to, or what they will set up purely for views to get all over the FYP. Nothing surprises me anymore. But from what I seen that night, it looked genuine. You know, it didn't look as so.
It's Red. Do you remember the story I told you when I first came to TikTok, right? And the first ever live I went into was, is it I Make Muscle? Is it Tommy?
Yeah.
And Tommy was on his live, and he said, you guys, it was like 1-2 in the morning, and Tommy said, you guys are nuts. Everything me, Cheyenne, Modeem, everything CLA, we've all got a WhatsApp group, and it's all set up what we do. Kipsy, that's what he said. I've never forgot that. He said it's all set up for the weeklies and views.
He told me that when I was in London with him. He told me everything's like staged. They'll all talk before it goes on, and that would come out of Tommy's own mouth when I was with him in London. So, yeah, 1,000,000%.
Miss Red, Miss Red Cheek keeps trying to stage things with me, but I won't do it. She keeps trying to set it up. No, I won't do it.
So I do believe. Do you remember when Modine and Cheyenne was having that little ting, right? And they couldn't get Cheyenne out of Modine's flat. All that was a setup. That was scripted. That was staged.
Yeah, but they even waste our services, like the police and stuff. They couldn't have been in on that. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no way they were paid actors. The police. They were that was the real deal. Like, they go into extreme lengths for TikTok.
Yeah, well, sometimes it will happen, and of course somebody is going to ring, like when the police come and that, it's just adding to the drama, isn't it? So
Shy and Rosting are set up. I don't think so. Not sure about that. But that's not my point, guys. I'm just saying to you now, do you honestly all think here now that Ems doesn't plan what she's going to do with Sean? You're saying that
Big up.
Oh, thank you, Spencer.
Embarrassment and things like that. But he pisses himself on camera, and she sits there and lets him do it. So you think, I'm just saying from my point of view, the mods and her kept mentioning the shower. Go to the shower, go to the shower. And that, in my head, I'm like, why do you want him in the shower?
right, how you just said there, Milo, right, that he pisses himself on camera. Listen, why would you go around there, get into that state, and it happens? There was somebody on was it yours, Miss Red, yesterday, saying it was a prostate?
Thank you.
Yeah.
It could be.
That's when you dribble, and if you've got that like going on, it's bad, right? But he does it every single time, and it's only when he's drunk. If it's a prostate thing, it happens all the time.
True.
Thing is,
but how do we know?
I know you said that she might not. She wouldn't have physically had the time to go and do it. But let's be honest, she could have. Like, look how many times that we could go to the toilet in our own house and leave our company in the living room or the kitchen or whatever. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So she could have got some, I don't know, chocolate spread or whatever, and just done it herself.
It's a possibility. Thank you for the gifts, guys. It is a possibility.
I'm not saying it happened, Miss Red. I'm just 50-50 how people kept mentioning the shower. All that, like, why are you that day trying to push him into the shower? Like, he's piddled himself before on, you haven't pushed him into the shower. You haven't. Why did that day, her mod came in the box and she was like, Sean, shower. They pushed the shower.
Do you know what? In reality, right, we're on this subject. In reality, if somebody had done that to your bathroom, would you let them sleep in your bed? Oh, thank you for the gifts, guys.
Thank you. No.
Would you?
No. Miss Red, if I did that right,
him a diaper or something.
I'm not saying no more about it, and like Miss Red, you turn around and like someone was in your box yesterday, a nurse, and said, laxatives wouldn't work that fast. Every single person is different, and it would work that fast. Every single person's body is different.
They're fucking instant. I took them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I don't know how fast laxatives work and stuff like that. But obviously, I'm probably one of the only few people in the boxes that watched that live, and to me, it looked genuine, and that's it. It looked genuine to me.
You watched the whole thing, didn't you? So we can only comment on what we've seen on the
Thank you.
You just watch this space. It's happened. Now, if I was that was a setup and a humiliation thing. I was going around. You just watch how quick he's back in Em's kitchen again, and the same will happen again. You just watch.
You watch over the weekend. He'll be there, and that's
1,000,000%.
That's the truth. But Miss Red, right? If I did that to your, if I had a punami in your house, right? Mm-hmm. Would you let me sleep in your bed?
I would, yeah. I'd put you in the.
Donna.
No, I would. Cause
Friendship. That's
I would
real
because I love you. I don't love Sean. So, yeah. I mean, we'd have words in the morning,
Ems doesn't love my Jay, but she might love Sean in that way. Do you get what I'm saying? I think this weekend they'll get pissy ass drunk, the two of them again, and listen, he'll piss himself on screen again, and it'll just be a recurring whatever it is.
Jay.
Yeah.
Lucy Rose wants the box.
I know, I've seen it. I've just clicked it off.
Yeah, go on.
She's a wrong gun.
No.
Let her in, is that right?
let her in.
Patton, let her in, Luke.
Just do it.
Let her in.
Who gives a fuck?
It's not Lucy, it's Matt.
Who is it?
Matt.
Who's Matt?
Someone that probably something.
Who cares, man?
No, because what will happen is I'll get.
Shut up, Luke.
You shut up! It's my live. I'll get
Let her in.
screenshotted.
Let her in.
With her being in the box.
Matt, I had to tell
She'll
Luke,
get your
Matt.
account run up in seconds again. Let her in.
It's not
Matt.
Pearl, she's a wrong gun. She's a wrong gun, Pearl.
But just let's see what she wants to say. Please let her in.
Go on. Not her, Pearl. Are you deaf? Turn your
Why is
earpieces
everyone getting so
on.
upset about it? Stop
Just
it.
do it for Pearl. She has a bad day. Do it for
It's
Pearl.
not. It is not the real one. So no.
Oh, it's
God, you're all like children, right? There you go. Pearl, have your say to Lucy Rose. Go on.
No,
Go on, Pearl.
it's
Come
not.
on, Lucy. Put your face on the screen.
Pearl, tell her.
Come on, Lucy. Put your face on the screen. When I can see who you're on, then you're getting it. Both barrels. Come on.
It is.
No, Lucy's in the bath. Lucy's in the bath.
Lucy, I know it's not real now because Lucy never gets a bath. Oh, yeah, it's all keyed up there. Bloody hell.
Oh, God.
Everyone just calm down now.
Miss Red, you're such a grass as well. I kicked her out of the box. You're like, Lucy's in the box. You're such a grass.
How did the grass?
Because I didn't say anything about her being in the box. I knocked her off and you went, oh, Lucy's in the box.
Straight away, she's like, "Oh, Jay, Lucy's in the box." Oh, hey!
All right, big love. I'm gone.
I'll see you later, Matt.
All right, bye, Lucy.
Thanks, Matt, for causing that drama. Cheers, thank you.
Everyone's fucking having heart palpitations and shit, man. Calm down.
Nah, the screenshot's up now for later on the FYP saying Luke's had Lucy Rose in the box.
Oh, no.
You're not having your back, Luke, for letting her in. End of.
Pearl, later on, you're going to be called all names tonight.
Oh, God.
Space give a flying fuck.
Yeah, no one cares.
Well done, Pearl.
No.